You here?
Here they come! Meteor! Palm! That's one for us! We can win this! I hope. Meteor! Pop! Air slips! Ha! Ha! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Be careful! Ha! Ha! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
You're wearing some unusual clothing for these parts. I've never seen anything like it.
What's everyone out here for?
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Rain is in trouble.
Waiting for Raw to leave. Hey, what's up? I wanted to wait until we finally can shoot them. Okay, cool. Let's roll.
Raina, what happened to her?
Mr. Kenny, do you know about the son of the mayor from the next town over?
Yes, a little.
Then I'll cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Raina away by force.
Taken her away? Where?
So then with Crypto thing finally doing a trade. Oh, nice.
I'm afraid to say this, but I believe he took her back to his mansion. He's one of Raina's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
But what are you standing here for? We've got to help her.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple. Alan's the son of the mayor. He's one of the most powerful people in his hometown.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a thing is much greater than zero.
Much greater than zero.
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he could find. His gang all look tremendously tough. If we tried to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
Okay.
But still!
Something like this has never happened before. I'm at a loss as to what we could possibly do.
I'll save Raina. She saved me.
Oh, Raina. My Raina.
Then I'll go save her. Since I'm not from this village, my actions shouldn't have any effect on the rest of you. I'm just a random nobody who decided that Raina could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
I can and I will. I have my sword of light, remember? Just wait for me, all right? Don't worry.
Mr. Kenny!
Please save her. I need Raina back.
I know. I promise I'll get her back to you.
Sound really like the type of guy to, whoa, that was fast. Gotta read that to myself, I guess. Pops up on the screen so quickly. Just random banter anyways. Alia. Salva. Alright. Hope there's a way to get all the characters you want without knowing about having to do all of it. It's really annoying to have to miss a character and then be like, oh shit, I fucked it up, so I better just start a bunch of save files or something. I don't know about looking at a guide constantly. That's kind of annoying. I heard the carpenter from Arley is working on some secret room in the mayor's house. I don't know if that's true, so take that with a pinch of salt. I heard the person who was kidnapped was some girl from Arlia. Alright, motherfucker, you ready? I don't care if he's the mayor's son. There's some things you just don't do. What do you think Alan's gonna do to that girl? I really wish I could go in there and rescue her, but I'm just not up to it.
Damn it, it's locked.
I need lockpicking level 10.
Blasting my way through.
Sword of light.
Sweet.
You're what the hell?
Huh? Crap, my phase gun's almost out of energy. I'll need to lay off it for a while, but there's no turning back now.
It's powered using a perpetual motion machine.
The Sword of Light.
Great, I don't have my Sword of Light anymore. Boop, 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 boop. Talk to this dude. I heard the Master Allen had taken Reyna here, but they don't seem to be in the house at the moment. Where do you think they could be? Oh, I don't know, in like a porn dungeon underneath the house? Let's check that out. Where did you take Reyna? I don't know. All I'm certain is that neither Master Allen nor Miss Reyna have left his house.
What's
Glint.
that?
It's glinting.
This is Reyna's hairpin. What's it doing in here?
How careless.
If Reyna's hairpin was dropped in here, that could only mean one thing.
A hidden bookcase. Statue. That's it.
I knew it.
Coming after you, sick bastard.
Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Who are you? Hurry! He kidnapped Reyna!
I'm Reyna's friend. Is she down this way?
Reyna's been taken away, deep inside the Salva mines. Alan paid me to build this bizarre altar for him. I think he's set on taking her there. I tried to stop him, but he overpowered me.
So he's inside there?
Right. Be careful. Something's not right with Alan.
All right. Wait here, okay? I'll come back for you once I find Reyna.
Sorry that I can't help.
Be careful!
Collect enough of spheres that enemies drop to trigger bonus effects. There can be up to 3 bonus effects. Use them to gain the advantage in battle. Enemies will drop spheres in the following situation. Enemy is defeated, critical hit, enemy is broken. Breaks in particular allow the large amounts of spheres to be obtained, so actively aim to break enemies when possible. The bonus gauge will break when the following situations. A perfect counter fails, current character becomes incapacitated, battle begins with an empty back attack. The gauge will be completely reset if broken.
Not too shabby.
Mr. Claude Kenny, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We can
Not too
win this,
shabby.
I hope. That's one for us.
We need to get opera. Oh, I remember a treasure in a certain room. Try to look for it. Okay. Found this one at 71% treasure completion. Yeah, you're like a hardcore fan of this game. I remember you played the hell out of it. Past your trip out here over the summer.
That's one for us.
In this cave, obviously. Okay, cool.
Be careful. That was easier than I thought.
Blackberries.
Be careful. Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
I'll say that's worth 10 out of 10. Alright, liquid minerals. The mining tile selva is home to rich veins of metals and gems that find their way into weapons and accessories. Those small gemstones are high grade and popular as gifts.
Here they come.
What the fuck are these enemies anyways?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Kind of forgot about like how weird they are. They're like inspired by manga or something. Resurrection elixir, I can't go this way. Beware of dragons.
Be careful. How about this? Take this. That's one for us.
This game's super grindy. I forgot about that.
Here they come.
JJ apparently super likes. Hold on, let me open up the chat. That message disappeared off my screen faster than I can read it. Let me go to YouTube. There needs to be like a client that just connects to chat, like without it being so complicated. Hold on 1 second. Passkey. What the hell? Enter a valid email address. I did. Passkey it up, please. Such a process to get to my live section. Okay. Content, live. It's like 40 clicks. It's got to be at least like 6 or 7 clicks to be able to get to this. Okay, there I am. Let me see if there's a chat history. Okay, so JJ apparently likes Delta THC, 8-THC. I hear it has less paranoia than 9. So maybe that's what's going on. I have no idea if alcohol replacement, but something major happened anyway. Probably can't drink ever, except if she moves out of her place. And who knows, blah, blah, blah. So you're saying that, like, owes all this stuff.
Here they come.
In terms of, like, back due rent, like her parents are, like, basically blackmailing her.
That's one for us.
I basically just took it all without saying. Doesn't seem right. Like, I mean, 15,000 is a lot. At least have a discussion. It sounds like she had been saving. It sounds like they're trying to keep her at home by taking her money and then justifying it so she can't move out, is what it sounds like to me. But I'm not like an expert, you know, like Dr. Phil. Not. Dr. Phil's a joke. But you know what I'm saying. Like, can't say for sure that's what it is, but it's what it sounds like to me.
That's close enough. So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, We are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment.
They basically
we'll
don't
be
want her
together as
drinking
one.
alcohol because it's insanely
I would
destructive for her.
appreciate
That
it
makes
if you
sense.
would show some respect.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
Supposedly alcoholism is nothing until you take one step. And alcoholism makes you drink liters or whatever. Yeah, well, and you have to be careful because her withdrawing is more dangerous than any other drug coming off of it. She can have seizures if she drinks a lot normally.
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other.
So you spent some time with her, decided to rid yourself from the craziness of it all for a bit.
Love with.
That's a good question.
Oh no!
Mr. Kenny!
Yeah, hotel with her dog, but she's back because there's literally nowhere else to go. So she rented a hotel room for a few days and you spent time with her?
Damn it!
Be careful you don't get her pregnant. She might be crazy enough to keep it.
Be careful!
Don't let your guard down.
Not telling you what to do, but that's a weird combination. R2L. Okay, that's a weird combination. I don't like that combination. Yeah, I'd like to switch it. The hell away from Reyna. Wow. Okay. Whipped. I can't change the controls yet. Oh, here we go. So I imagine the game expects like analytical detail. I looked in the menu, stat increases, yeah. I don't see the swap player. Oh, it's just R2, it's not L. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as is. That's fine.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm not gonna lose. Help me.
We better be more careful.
Thank you, Mr. Claude Kenny.
Reyna, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Reyna?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
Yeah, she in hotel said, I gave her the best hand job ever received. I'd say that's a 10 out of 10. Nice. Yeah, I, not to get into like the graphic stuff, but I'm actually very gifted as well when it comes to like the fingering. Like, pretty much two out of the three girls I've been with, like I've been able to like make them squirt like every time. So like gush practically, and they're like, and 1/2 of them were like, how the hell did you do that? Like, you know, with the G spots, but they're like, it kind of gets messy. You have to definitely have like a lot of towels ready for it. And it's not the same thing as urinating. I think a lot of people think it's the same thing as urinating. It's not the same thing quite. Like, obviously some urine, like if the bladder's not up, they can, but like, still not really. Just got lucky. I think she hardcore resists squirting, but maybe you could do it. I probably could. I know like how to do it. It's like, they say it's like the come hither. Like I just had a natural like gift for it. Like I would always use like my middle finger and my ring finger, like, and make sure it's really deep, and then just like basically like with very firm pressure, not hard, but like very firm pressure, like put a lot of force into it, and then just like lift up, and then like just kind of keep doing that, and then like it'll become like a bulge, and then it's just like rest will just automatically happen practically. Yeah, that's where the Skene's gland is. Squirt secretions, whatever. Come hither thing makes no sense to me, but to do it, but it doesn't come out naturally. I don't know. It's all about timing, I think. Like you have to like have the right timing and the right pressure to do it. I haven't like fully figured it out, but like I generally have the general technique down. Yeah, maybe just to get those things started, then things flow from there. Yeah.
Reina.
Why did this have to happen?
But yeah, Maddie was like looking me intently in the eye when it happened. She's like, she started like saying, she started almost like crying. She's like, how are you doing that? Like, apparently she hasn't had like a real orgasm with her husband. Like, she's like, how are you doing that? Like, she's looking very intently at me about it. She's like, you're so good with your hands. I'm like, yep.
Alan!
He's still breathing.
Where am I? Huh?
I had her baffled.
You're back!
She was completely kerfuffled about it. She was like, after it happened, she's like, do that again.
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning.
She became kind of
I feel like
addicted
I've been
to it, to
stuck
be
in a
honest.
dream for days.
It's like a gusher fruit
That
snack.
stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
By the way, I think sex in the shower is overrated. Like, the water just, like, kills the lubrication. Like, I can't imagine people trying to do it in, like, a bath, not a bathtub, but, I guess it could be a bathtub, in a, like, hot tub either. I think it's gross that people do that in a hot tub.
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
Well, I gotta feed dogs again. Okay, I'll hold off for, like, 5 minutes or whatever. Do something else while you're doing that. Oh, you made not in Uniswap, huh? Sounds like you're figuring it out. Hey, okay, let's go. I've got about 40 more minutes that I'm able to play because I have to help my mom clean the house and cook dinner, but, or sorry, not cook dinner, we'll cook dinner later, so, like, I'll clean the house for a couple hours, then I'll be able to come back and, while dinner's cooking, be able to play a bit more. So we'll see how much gaming we can get in. Go back to my stream.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan.
I'm sorry, Raina.
Raina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
Sounds like the 0.000001%. Yep.
Don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
This is like a political commentary right now.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Raina.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Raina!
Mama.
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Raina's life not once, but twice now.
She saved my life once, baby.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
Raina.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
Wasn't Raina the character from Legend of Dragoon, too? Wasn't that her name?
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
Yeah, I just died once to the boss. Shanna, yeah, that's what it is. Shayna! It was a similar
First
thing,
you
though.
go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now.
Yeah, she has
As
something to do with
if
the
Alan
moon.
didn't cause
Yeah.
enough chaos. Rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
And then Sea of Stars, the female character is also of the moon, too. Moonchild, yep. Sunchild. I need to finish up that game. It's like, I was just trying 100%, and I should just finish it. I'm really bad at completing stuff because of the
I know
ADHD
you
shit.
warned me about that.
I'm always like, oh my god, it's been so long since I played. I have to replay the game. It's like, no, you don't. You can just finish it and be done.
Don't take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Raina's
You should.
life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
Yeah, you're kind of a slave to that game.
I see.
I don't mean that like in a bad way. I'm just saying that that's the entire way that they get people to keep playing is they just slave you. They're like, oh, this week you'll get a free whatever. You just have to play 2 hours or whatever. So you're offering up your time and trade for something like all the time, right? That's how they get you. And then when you don't get it, you're like, oh, I'm going to spend money.
Investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny?
That's half hell, half pretty damn good.
I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task.
Be fitting.
I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
Je pense.
The sorcery globe. As of now, the sorcery globe seems to be the only thing on this planet that has any connection to outer space. I don't have anything else that's even close to a lead right now. Knowing what I know now, it's hard to think of the sorcery globe as just a normal meteorite. Finding more about it could prove to be more valuable than I thought. All right, I'll do it.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help you out as best we can.
Yeah, there is something weird about his voice. Random YouTuber.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could
I'm
you
not a
take
voice
me
actor
with
and
you,
I could
Mr.
probably do
Kenny?
better.
Raina?
My name is Claude Kenny.
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
The name's Claude. Hey, Teen Regis, can I take Raina out for a date?
But Raina, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that,
Maybe not.
but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels.
This is such
I
a
could
trope.
at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but
Your safety is my top priority.
come on, Mayor, help me out here.
I heard his voice somewhere in your impression. Nice. Come
That's
on,
right,
Mayor, help
Mr.
me
Kenny.
out.
Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Definitely.
Mayor,
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over, son.
Just understand she's more or less your camel. Asset,
Okay,
exactly.
I got it.
You can tap that ass as much as you want, Mr. Kitty.
But get your mom's permission first, Raina.
That's
I'm not
it.
gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
yeah, I know.
In that case, you should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there.
Okay, Regis. Philbin. Who wants to be a
Take care on your way
millionaire?
home, Raina. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
I've got the run.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know. I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
You can pay me back in various ways. Anytime we visit an inn. Wink.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Raina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Here you go, kids. Here's some condoms.
have a good night.
What's the matter with her? Oh, well, you can't have myself catch a cold out here. Back inside for me. And for you, too.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna sleep at Raina's house, though. I thought I was gonna get lucky tonight. Ah, kill me. I'm gonna go to the wishing well.
Would you join me for a little chat before bed?
Yeah, I'll go down on you if you want to.
Sure.
You know, when that girl volunteered to go with you, there was a part of me that knew she'd do exactly what she did.
Why is that?
Raina helped heal Alan's injuries, didn't she?
Yeah.
That healing power she has, nobody else in the village has it.
Reminds me of Fantasian.
How do you mean?
Allow me to be frank. Raina, is not Wester's real daughter.
Exactly. The same thing with whatever faces in Fantasia and the old guy telling us the same story. Thank you, Sakaguchi.
Wester
Son.
found her inside the sacred forest. Reina was only 2 years old then.
Flashback. Pixel baby.
Even I was genuinely surprised when Wester showed up with a toddler in tow.
In tow.
When Wester told
Camel
her
toe, that
she'd
is.
raised the child as her own, nobody raised so much as a single objection. I suppose they felt sympathy for the couple, as they had never been blessed with a child of their own.
Does Reina know about this?
Is she adopted?
No, she hasn't been told. I thought it was still too early.
Too early, you bastard.
She could already say her own name when we found her, so we know for a fact that Reina is her real name. Other than that, we have no idea where she came from, nor the reason she possesses the healing power that she has. In other words, everything about her is a total mystery to us.
As it is for me. We're like twins. We were birthed onto this planet like the same way.
You don't have any clue at all?
We share an origin story. The second story.
Her
Two stories.
only possession was the pendant around her neck. But that does not give any insight about her past. There isn't anything aside from that.
I had no idea.
Look how late it is. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I've already prepared the bed upstairs for you, so please. Please, take good care of Reina for me.
I promise. Reina. That's odd. It sounds like something's hitting the window.
My lover.
Is it coming from the balcony?
Claude, I'm throwing little pebbles up there. Ah, she hit me in the head. I'm pass out and
Reina?
fall down the side of the house. We'll make it on the
What's
ground.
wrong?
I want to talk to you.
My
Can you
back.
come down for a moment?
J'ai mal à dos.
I'll be right there.
Thanks.
I have that in my back. Falling down the chimney.
Huh? Where did the mayor go?
He dematerialized, son. Don't you know? He's a figment of Reina and your imagination. Sex scene on the docks next to the water wheel. Let's do it now, Reina. Oh, or not. She probably went back to the forest. Or to her house. Here we go. Reina's house,
Oh, there she is.
on the bridge. Sexy kissing. Let's do it donkey style, like the Discovery Channel. Let's do it like a quickie.
So, what did you want to talk about at this hour?
Well, I told my mother I'm going, and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
I don't belong.
A reason? What do you mean?
Exposition!
She's not my real mother.
Oh shit, who spilled the beans? It's gonna kill Arena inside.
I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Good female voice actor. Pleasing on the ears.
Father,
What am I supposed to do?
Please, keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reyna to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
They could have done a better job to make it sound like it was muffled through a door, but I'll give them a break. It's like they're in the same room as me right now. There we go, it's more believable.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Dab nabbit.
Wester.
Without him, what am I going to do?
Well, darling, you gotta bake for scraps for you and Reyna.
I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone,
I'm
I'll have
jobless.
to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child?
The words will come, sweetheart.
I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? West is the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day, I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
take care of Raina for us, Mr. Kenny?
Anyways, I shared my thoughts in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Be careful.
Or on Facebook, I mean.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Raina.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Anyways, the bottom line is, I'll say this a little bit quieter. I'm sorry for your situation. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, you're right.
I know FL's been like hell for you.
Come back soon. Okay, Raina?
It's like basically you've been living since 7th grade, 6th or 7th grade onward, in perpetuity, just wishing that you could like leave.
Thanks, Lucien. Remember to be a good boy, all right?
Yeah, West of
Okay.
the same.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to.
Like, I hate to say it, but like, you would have had more loving adoptive parents. Like, I mean, your dad, I don't know what you think of him, but he seems like a good guy, you know. But the other ... ellipsis, trying to be quiet, you know.
You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle.
Disappointment after disappointment, pretty much.
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll
What you
be able
think?
to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Right? Let's go then, Raina.
See you later, Mom.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes you have me on speaker, so I'm not trying to cause problems.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
But it's like, I don't know what the deal with your mom is. She just constantly takes. She said he was like an angel swooping down, just brought us food and left, and some money. Yeah, exactly. Like, your father is actually a good man. I know that he fucked up. Okay, he had a relationship not out of wedlock, but a relationship outside of the marriage. He had an affair, okay. But can you blame him? I mean, your mom, like, is take. Like, that's all she knows. Like, she won't work a job, like, if her life depended on it. Like, seriously, I think she would if she didn't have, like, the fortune of someone being there. And I'm not saying that she would, but I don't think she wouldn't be homeless either. Like, she'd have to do something. Like, even if her, like, I'm not trying to be ridiculous, it's going to sound awful to say, but like, even if it's resorting to prostitution, which I'm not sure why people would want that, but
Thank you, sir.
like, she doesn't know, like, hard work. She doesn't know discipline. She doesn't know, like, that, like, in order to survive, like, you have to fight. Like, all she knows is, like, how to give good guilt trips and be as loud as hell. And it's worked. She's been enabled to do it over and over and over again. That, like, it's just her modus operandi. Like, it's the only thing that she knows, sadly. Did it used to be random battles, or were there enemies on the screen like it is in this game, this remake, remaster, I guess, better word for it. Friendship Social Simulator. Let's do it.
What's wrong, Raina?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about my father.
I have to hand it to you, Raina. Losing your father must have been terrible, but you've been dealing with it so calmly.
Oh, not at all. I cried all the time back when it happened. What's your father like, Mr. Kenny?
My father? He's a great man, respected by everyone who knows him.
Wow, I'm jealous. He sounds wonderful. You must be really proud of him, Mr. Kenny.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Maybe...
Flashback.
Admiral, we've entered orbit around planet Milokenia.
All right. Give me a surface scan.
This is an M-sized planet. Breathable E-type atmosphere. Looks like it's got a lot of ore deposits, especially chromium. I'm detecting life forms, but no evidence of sentient life.
Did you find a big crystal formation inside the prior cave with many treasures surrounding it? I found the, yeah, there was like a presentation where it was like, oh, this can be turned into items and stuff, but I didn't find any crystals in the cave. I did do the, like inspect thing, though. Oh, okay.
The usual, then. And I'll add the data to our star map.
Wait a minute, Admiral. There's a point on the surface that's turning up dark in the scan.
What do you mean?
There's an energy field present. But why would there be one here? Do we know anything about this field?
Checking our database.
No matches found. All right, we'll have to land on Milokenia and check it out ourselves. Get us down as quickly as possible. Ensign Kenny, I'm appointing you to the landing party.
Ronix is his father's name. Just call me Ron. Ix.
If I may, Admiral, my duty is to assist you at your command post, not to explore unknown planets.
I'm going down to Milokenia too, Ensign. You're coming with me.
Admiral, what if something happens to you down on the surface?
We're here to discover the unknown, to unlock the secrets of the universe. Who could ask for anything more? I'm just an old man who's too decrepit for the battlefield. Are you trying to deny me the last bit of fun I can have in my life?
But sir... Never mind. Understood, Admiral.
Kurtzman, you take the bridge.
Be careful down there, sir.
Right. Let's get moving.
Imagine staring at those computer screens all day. Heard that Admiral Kenny is already 58 years old. It's unusual to see an officer at that age who hasn't retired yet. Admiral Kenny is waiting for you. Head to the transporter room at once. Beam me down, Scotty. It's really hard to do anything to get noticed these days, but with the Lezonians keeping a low profile. Whatever you do, make sure you protect Admiral Kenny.
So tell me, what logical reason is there for Claude to be in the landing party?
Beats me. Probably dear old dad trying to prop up his son's service record.
Oh, talk behind my back. That's bullshit. I'll shank you guys.
Too bad we all couldn't be the Admiral's son, right?
Well, nothing we can really do about it. Even someone like Admiral Ronix J. Kenny can't help but spoil the kid a little.
I feel like a tool.
Is something wrong?
No.
Okay. Well, I better save. I think we'll call it for right now. We will reconvene. So now, rejoining me, and we will save, and we will come back in a little bit. I'll message you when I'm back. Sorry it's broken up a little bit, but that's the way it goes today. I didn't realize my mom had plans at cleaning and stuff. Not that it's a big deal, it's just I was planning on playing for longer, so it's just going to be split up between times. I'll touch base with you. So, see you soon. Yeah, still got to do crypto junk for half an hour. Okay, cool. Sounds like it works for both of us. Seems like I can sync wallet and do everything decently fast. Sweet. Work time. We will be back.